Jaco, bye-bye. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, my gosh. Okay. I don't know what the hell we were doing last night. Apparently having a little too much fun. I don't know. There we go. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to do with one hand. Oh, that's our Halloween decoration that we have up year-round. It's been there for years. And we just never take it down. This place is like super fucking haunted, and it does not bother me at all. It does not bother me at all. One day, I was standing at the register with this girl that used to work here, and I saw someone in the office, and then they just weren't there. It was a man. And I looked at the girl that was working with me, and I was like, I can't believe I'm about to say this out loud, but I just saw somebody in the office and they weren't there. And she's like, what do you mean? And the lady that was standing at the counter buying beer was like, oh, it's my husband. He just came in behind me. He follows me places. And mind you, this is like a woman that I would never in my fucking life would believe in things like that. Anyways, so I start describing the guy, like what he's wearing, hair color, you know, the vague details I could see, you know, dark hair, dark beard. He had on like a brown and orange and gray, what the fuck is it called? Flannel, and a hat and boots. And she's like, oh yeah, that's my husband. He follows me everywhere. I still have that flannel. And he was in the office, and you have to go through the office to get to the bar. And she's like, before he died, when he would come here with me, he would go back in the office and go behind the bar and get beer, because this lady's like a really good family friend. And the girl that I was working with was like, I'm gonna fucking throw up. And she's like, oh, don't worry about it. It's just my husband. He'll leave when I leave. Also, there's like a lot of residual energy in here. Like, we see the same shit all the time, just doing the same things, which means it's not intelligent, you know? But we see stuff get into the coolers all the time, just getting into the coolers, like to get drinks and stuff. And it just, like whatever it is, like reaches in and gets something and then disappears over and over and over again. And, it's really active, like whatever it is, energy, a ghost, whatever, is like super active whenever it's like stormy out and when it's gray out and when the weather's bad. But my sister put a buzzer on the door like a month or two ago, and we already hear it all the time. We hear it all the time. It's right there beside you, and you'll hear it. I swear, it's like when something happens enough in a space, it creates like an imprint on the energy or whatever, on the atmosphere, on the space, and it just replays like a fucking record. I swear it does. But I've heard the door buzzer in the middle of the day. Like, I know a lot of people have heard it at night, but like last weekend, I was like Saturday before I left, I was standing at the counter, and our bouncer came in to get like a Gatorade, and he was standing at the counter talking to me, and I heard it, and I looked at him, and he looked at me, and I said, "Did you hear that?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then it went off again, and he looked up at me, And I was like, yes, I heard that. Like, it's crazy how quickly it happens, but when, you know, the same thing happens all the time, every day, I think that it can, like, create, like, an energy. I don't know, does that make sense? Do I sound fucking crazy? I got this wig in the mail a long time ago. And by a long time ago, I don't exactly know how long ago it was. So it could have been 2 days ago, could have been 2 months ago, who fucking knows? I never tried it on until now, and it's not very comfortable. And it was supposed to be black, if I do recall correctly. And it's definitely brown. That's okay. I'm gonna pull this back, even though my hairline's definitely exposed. No, it's not. You didn't see any. My plan all day was to vlog on the way home, kind of like I did yesterday, except it ended up being a much nicer day than like what the Weather Channel initially said it was going to be. And we got so fucking slammed again. We never, ever, ever on the weekends have 2 busy first shifts in a row. Like, usually if it's like super busy on a Saturday, then it's super slow on a Sunday, vice versa. It was so bad. I got in the car after work. I made myself a steak and cheese sub, and it was ice cold by the time that my ass was, you know, able to eat it. I got in my van after clocking out, and I sat in my front seat and I took off my wig. And I mindlessly ate a 12-inch long steak and cheese sub. Couldn't even tell you how, why, when, where. I just know the next thing I know, I look down, it's gone. And I drove home wigless and in silence, looking like fucking Cynthia from the Rugrats, the fucking blonde doll, Angelica's doll. So anyways, yesterday, Epps and I went to, well, you guys know this. Epps and E and I went to Goodwill, and we did a little bit of shopping. But I didn't have enough time yesterday, before I had to come home and frantically sleep, to show you guys what I got while I was there. I'm literally having to call Epps' phone because he lost it. Anyways, I showed you guys yesterday when Epps and E and I went to Goodwill, but I didn't have enough time to show you guys like what I got before I had to come home and frantically take a nap. So I figured I may as well do that now. My fucking throat hurts from how tired I am. It feels like I've been screaming at the top of my lungs. No, it's just that I'm really, really exhausted. I have a cold sore too. Coming in hot. Coming in nicely. Hormones, for sure. Anyways, I got this. And the cashier was so excited that I got this. She was like, oh, it's been sitting back there so lonely, and I really didn't think anybody was ever going to buy it. And it's like, I don't know how to take that. But I bought this. It's a tea light candle holder, and it's extra fancy because it has the screw-out bottom so that I can put candles in it instead of, you know, all of the other pain-in-the-ass ones that I have bought recently. I don't know who donated the books that they donated when we were there, but we got fucking lucky. I got the Hogwarts library. Like, look at the condition of this. And it only cost me like $2. I love Harry Potter. If there's one thing about me and my cringy millennial ass, is I love me some Harry Potter. If loving Harry Potter is wrong, I do not want to be right. Listen, I had a terrible childhood, so Harry Potter was like one of the only good things about it. And, you know, 2001, the children of the U.S. had this shared experience of sitting in front of the TV watching thousands of people die live on television. So I would rather remember my 2001 with the release of the first Harry Potter movie, watching my favorite book turn into a movie, than remembering that. That's how that's how I choose to remember being 12. Oh, and oh, look at this. 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 It's Alice in Wonderland, in case you cannot tell. Look at this. Look at it. Look at it. Look at all the little pictures around the edge. I mean, $2. I also got The Little Mermaid and Other Fairy Tales. Look at that. $2. Are you fucking joking me? I also got the Anne Rice Vampire Chronicles. Look at that. It's got Interview with the Vampire, The Vampire Lestat, and The Queen of the Damned. $2 fucking bucks. Epps got Dune and another book. I'm sure they're somewhere in this room. I'm just too lazy to get up and get them. But what a fucking find. What a fucking find. I cannot get out of the Goodwill without spending at least $40. So that's how much we spent on... there's a couple more books I didn't show here, and a computer desk, and that little lantern thing, and like, E got a couple of toys. And let me tell you something. I just realized I'm missing half an eyebrow. An appearance from the side character, half missing fucking eyebrow. I don't think we've seen them in a moment. I don't think we've seen them in a moment. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassing. But this is going to be an exceptionally short vlog because I'm very tired. I'm I came home from work and I took a nap. And with that nap, still totaled last night's sleep plus that nap, less than 6 hours. And over the last 3 days, 2.5 days, I've worked 4 shifts. I am fucking exhausted. I am exhausted. I just want to go to sleep. I just want to relax. I don't know. We started the show The Last of Us, I think it's called. Don't fucking quote me on that. Don't come for me. Don't quote me. The HBO show. So I'm going to lay here and get as far as I can into however many episodes there are. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to be starting Outfit of the Day tomorrow. Because I don't know how I still vlog on the weekends when I work 4 shifts, but I do it. And if I didn't do it, I would feel weird. I would feel wrong. But yeah, I'm going to get this very uncomfortable. I slapped this shit. I was like, oh, I forgot that I've never tried this wig before. And I slapped this shit on my head and was like, I guess I'll just wear this. It's so uncomfortable. I don't know how much I paid for this because I got it a while ago, but I know it could not have been that much with this. I mean, I guess on the right person, it would look really cute, and I'm sure somebody in my comments will say that it looks cute, and I guess it doesn't look that bad, but it is very, very uncomfortable. Anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow, and I am very sorry for being quiet on social media. It was just, I was calculating it out. I was having, like 5 hours between my shifts. And, I got home last night at 2 a.m. and I didn't fall asleep until a little after 3. And I woke back up right before 7 and I had to get right back up and start getting ready for work. So I'm really glad that I'm only doing this every other weekend. Also, I didn't see that guy at work. I didn't see him at work. Yeah. I don't think he's coming back around. So, yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to edit this and get it up, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.